Ah! There's a fly in my room. Hi. Uh, honestly, I'm kind of tired. I put all this and it's like, whoa, okay, and then it looks like it's like party time, but I'm tired. How are you today? I am doing great. My flight came in. Well, you probably saw the tweet, but my flight came. No, my voice is kind of low, but I don't really want to raise my voice, so I'm just gonna lower everything else. But yeah, um, oh come on, computer. Hello? 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 Computer? Can you, is it too many things? Is it too many things on the screen? I think it's fine. Maybe I just have a really bad, attention span. It's like I need multiple things on the screen moving at once. See, I wanted to change my original night sky background that I had on this talking screen to clouds and stuff. Because it's like, okay, well, if you're at the beach, right? Or if you're, oh, well, I mean, vacations usually associated with sunny weather. Right, even though it is nighttime right now, but we're gonna pretend that it's daytime. What was I saying? Oh, right. I got back. My flight got back at 5 a.m. my current time. Cause, for some reason, our plane flight was scheduled, like, basically around the same time that you would be going to bed. Um, cause, so I went to Hawaii, and the time difference is enough for it to be kind of wonky, right? So when we were flying back, it was kind of like the plane flight would be around the same time when you would just go to bed, but because you're on a plane and you're coming from uh when the like because in Hawaii time it would be more like dinner time, I would say. Not really nice. Actually, not really. Never mind. You know what? Time zones are confusing, so just forget about it. But yeah, like it would usually be the time where you sleep, but sleeping on the plane is like near impossible because there is no comfortable way to sleep on a plane. It doesn't matter if you're in economy or first class, it's just always gonna be shit. So, so I basically did not sleep. Okay. Right, get back, it's like 5 a.m. here, and I fall asleep. Wait, no, hmm. I think I fell asleep around 9 a.m. my time. And then woke up at 3 p.m. So, not bad. I've done the same before. Yeah. So I'm kind of tired, kind of feeling the tired. I was originally gonna play Tower of Fantasy and then I got on my computer because, okay, another explanation is that Tower of Fantasy came out while I was on vacation, and obviously I can't bring my entire desktop computer with me on vacation because that's not what we're there for, right? So, and I don't need it. So I only brought my iPad. But my iPad's also the same camera I use for VTube Studio. Um, And so that iPad has the Tower Fantasy app downloaded on it. Right, so if I wanted to play Tower Fantasy, I would have to download it on my computer, or else it wouldn't. Or else I can't do the VTubing while playing it, and that's what you're here for, right? What's a VTuber if you don't have a model on the screen? Can't you just PNG to? Yes, you can just use a PNG, but come on. If you have a model and the necessary stuff to use it, and you're not using it, what are you doing? Oh man, I can talk about Tower of Fantasy for a while, and my current thoughts on it, but this is like currently right now, Tower of Fantasy is like obviously it's being directly compared to Genshin Impact, but like that's what they want, so right? Like the there is a thread on Twitter that was talking about like during the beta testing, or no, before global release, so when Chinese players were playing it, um like the company itself came out saying like, oh yeah, Tower of Fantasy, we're like gonna be the successor to Genshin Impact, or like it's gonna take over Genshin Impact, or something like that. so so they came in guns a-blazing, right? And I look, like, Shirley looks so much like Lumine. Like there's like that one loading screen illustration of Shirley, and she looks so much like Lumine. I keep messing I keep thinking that it's actually Lumine. Like, wait, yeah, yeah, yeah. The story in Tower of Fantasy is actually kinda cool. I will admit. I like the, like, it got like really, like, dark. Second there, I was like, oh, this is what we're talking about? Oh, fuck, okay. Right, and then I was like, okay, well, now I know. But, the voice acting, like the English voice acting, I don't know, especially, like specifically, what's his face? It's Shirley's brother, I forgot. Zeke. Was it Zeke? I think it's Zeke. Zeke's voice act, I don't know, it just sounds weird. It doesn't, it's very, it's very anime dubbed, does that make sense? Like it doesn't feel very natural. I don't know. I can't scuff voice acting, I'm not a voice actor. I just listen to things and feel bad afterwards. Okay, I'll go into details about the game later in a different stream if I'm actually playing it. But like, what was it? Oh right, because a lot of people are saying, oh, it's just a copycat of Genshin. It's like it's just, you know, they're just ripping off Genshin, and like I think Tower of Fantasy is different enough from Genshin that I wouldn't consider it a copycat. Does that make sense? Like it's very similar to Genshin. Like I will not disagree, but they have like I would say enough different things to like be its kind of individual thing. like like you can say they're inspired by Genshin, not that they're copying Genshin. What's that black thing? Oh wait, you know what? I think it's because hasn't really been that long. No, it hasn't. What is that black thing? What is that? Why is that there? Oh wait, it disappeared. Okay, don't worry about it. Anyway. Yeah. Genshin has that elemental reaction thing, which I think is probably the more unique aspect to Genshin Impact. And Tower Fantasy doesn't copy that part. So I would say like that's enough to differentiate it. Hello! I'm talking about Tower of Fantasy right now. It's been forever. Yeah, it really has. Actually, no, it's been, well, yes, it has been forever because 2 weeks is forever when you're online making content. Oh man, have you played Tower of Fantasy? Man, I was just talking about the like comparing it to Genshin Impact. But like, what was it? Oh, I like the main reason why I'm I'm really playing Tower of Fantasy is because of the character customization. I think it's very cool. Um, they have gacha and they have their own character designs, but like the customization for your own main character, that's fun. It's also like a big blast from the past when I used to play quote RPGs, but it reminded me more of like shoot like the those oh like um what do they call it, like those like really old RPG games but like not super fantasy and fighty like Wizards 101 or Club Penguin or Toontown, like those sorts of games. It reminded me of that. And I was like, oh man, I remember when it was just a big server with people in it. It's there are a lot of downsides. I respect your decision to not play. Yeah, honestly, like the story, like it was cool for like a couple moments, but I'm so not motivated to continue the story. Oh, all right. So what did I what how what words? So I'm trying. What? My iPad. Okay, okay, there we go. I had to charge my pencil because it was out of battery.
Duh, duh, see, that's what happens when your pencil needs charging.
All right, so I was gone for a while, and where did I go? You might ask. Well, I went to the. If you can't tell by, the flowers, I went to Hawaii. And the thing is, it's been on my bucket list to go to Hawaii ever since I would say second grade. when so there's this children's book series called Junie B. Jones, right? And it was basically like from the perspective of Junie B, who was a kindergartner turned first grader, I think. And it was narrated, basically as if like a child would narrate a story, right? And it was fun to read. And so like in one of the books she goes on vacation to Hawaii, right? And I was like, wow, it sounds like a great time. I want to go to Hawaii. And my parents were like, oh yeah, we'll go someday. And now it has been how old are you when you're in second grade? Let's say it's been like how old is a second grade? Alright, it's been like 12 years. 12, 13, actually 13, 14 years. And they finally fulfilled that promise. So yeah. Um, though some of the things that I wanted to see in Hawaii turned out to be kind of disappointing. The first thing was lava, like from a volcano, and I thought like, oh shoot, I thought drawing is hard. I thought that like I'd be able to see it like here. Like I'd stand right next to it and be like, whoa! But it turns out that instead, you know, they don't let you get that close, and like in reality, they have, because obviously it's part of a volcano, right? You go visit a volcano and you expect to see lava because you can't see that in your everyday life. But like, it's like all the way in the distance, like right there, lava. And it was just so disappointing to me. And they were like, yeah, you should go like sometimes during the night, like when the sun kind of goes down so you can see it clearer, right? But even when the sun went down, it was kind of hard to see anything. It was just like 2 specks of red, and then it was like a shit ton of smoke, right? And it's like, wow, okay, there it is, I guess. You can barely see it. And it's just like a glow stick in the middle of the smoke. Well, speaking of, like, in one of our car rides around, hold on. Oh my god. You know, I've been drawing with my other iPad, which is the better one, but it's also the one I use as a camera. And I forgot how unstable this one is. So on one of the car rides back home, we saw we saw a forest fire. And it went on for like quite a long time. It was like, or I would not like a long time. How to say? It went on for a long part of the drive. And there was a lot more smoke than there was fire. And the smell was really bad. But we were far away from it enough that it didn't actually hurt anyone. I thought forest fires only happened in drier places. I guess Hawaii was dry enough for there to be a forest fire. I thought since it's more of a tropical climate that this wouldn't happen. But dang, there was a forest fire. Yeah, it's also the reason why my mom doesn't let me go to California by myself. Because she says that the forest fires will hurt me. I'm like, Mom, a lot of people live in California and are not hurt by the forest fires. It's gonna be okay. What else? Oh! So, on my first day there, see if I can do this. Oops. Nicely. On my first day there, if I can adjust the paint and pen. We went to the beach, right? Because that's like 90% of what you're there for. And, and just as a heads up, I hate suntan lotion. I hate, hi Nick. I don't like sun lotion because because it's very sticky and it's not comfortable on your skin. It just sucks overall. Right? So, hate suntan lotion. But you kind of have to apply it because or else the sun will get you. I hate drawing. You know what? I can't do this. I can't do this and talk at the same time. What did I think I was able to do? Okay. We love a female figure. So the swimsuit I was wearing covered the majority of myself. Alright. And I put sun lotion pretty much everywhere except for this chest area here. And like kind of the shoulders. Right? So for 90% of our trip, my chest looked like this. And I had like redness here too. Right? And then like halfway through, I didn't put enough lotion on my arms, so my arms also got kind of red. Which sucked because then like whenever I wore clothes that weren't halter tops, like if I wore a t-shirt, oh shit. Or a dress that was like wide collared or like off the shoulder, right? You just see the red tan line from from the swimsuit, and it sucked. It sucked really bad. Right? And like eventually it turned not red, but it was still a very visible tan line. Right? And like I would walk outside and be like, wow, you know, I feel really pretty today, and then I look in the mirror and it's this. And I'm like, never mind. I look like an idiot. No. Man. So, lesson is don't go out in the sun. Yeah. Oh god. Man. Chat was like cutting into my arm, but it also got kind of small. So I'm gonna just move myself over. There we go. Lesson learned, I guess. Another thing is, so we went on these tour buses, right? And okay, so there's a lot of wind happening, but especially on this tour bus, right? But it's never blowing in like the direction you want it to blow. Oh shit. So like 90% of the time it's like in my face. And it's so okay, so like that. Obviously I don't wear pigtails in real life because I'm not 5 years old, but so, right? So my hair is just usually down, but then, like, the wind, it just, you know. And I can't see shit. Actually, the way I drew it here is, like, nicer than it actually is. Let's see, in reality it was probably more just like it's either like all in my eyes and I can't see, and then there's like nothing behind here, and my hair is like really thin too, so it's like there's probably a bald spot or two happening. Or yeah, like why, right? Or like I exited out for a second. Or it would be, we're walking somewhere. We're walking somewhere. And, the wind would be blowing like from behind, right? So then my hair would just be in my face like this while I'm walking. You can't see anything. Right? But it's not like I could turn and walk around backwards, but like which would be better, but I also can't see where I'm going. It would be very easy to hit a pole. Ouch. So, the second lesson learned is that you should tie your hair up. Or refuse to tie your hair up because you don't look good with your hair tied up, so instead suffer through your consequences. So this is a very good checklist for you to make, and if you ever plan to go to Hawaii yourself, is that to wear a lot of sunscreen, no duh, and then bring hair ties. And pick a swimsuit with a flattering tan line. Honestly, you know, like the best swimsuit for a good tan line is probably it's probably like a strapless swimsuit. Wow. Right? Because if you wear not strapless clothes during the day, right, your tan would just kind of cover your shoulder neck area anyway. Can my voice not crack? And then you wouldn't have the dumbass halter tan line that I have right now, so. Yep. Also, fun fact, apparently, in Hawaii, on the palm trees, they have to, like, cut down all the coconuts that grow on there because there was a person who, sued the Hawaiian government, or, yeah, the government, for a coconut falling on their head. I don't know what. Oh my god. So now they cut them all down before it can hurt anyone, I guess. But it's usually within those like resort hotel areas that they cut down all the coconuts because those are the people who would sue. Otherwise, in other areas where it's less, I guess, touristy, they'll just put up a sign that's like, yeah, warning, falling coconuts, you know. So at least there's posted signage for the coconuts. Maybe that will get rid of the lawsuits. Okay. What else? Oh. There's a surprisingly large amount of fish in the ocean. In, like, near the shoreline, right? And... What? Oh! Is that so... Wow, wonderful news. What? Oh man. Really? Oh god. I'm just moving this so it doesn't cover. Okay, there you go. Beware the coconut See, I only heard of the person who sued after being hit with one, and hear about anyone dying from them. Yeah. Yes, there's a lot of fish. And okay, there is this old guy who is outside our hotel room, right? And every morning he says, and we talked to him before, so he goes out at like 5 a.m., right? And he just stands on these rocks with like a fishing pole. And he stands here from 5 a.m. until like the afternoon. And then he takes all the fish he caught from that time period and he goes off to sell it. And then he comes back at 7 p.m. to fish more. This guy fishes like the entire day. We were there at this hotel area for 3-4 days, and he was every day right here without fail fishing. This is how he earns money. And it's not like he catches like 2 or 3, right? He says that usually on average he gets a bucket of about like 200 fish. He's on the grind. He gets like 200-ish fish every day, and it's like these kind of small, I don't know what fish they are. It's not sardines, but they kind of look like sardines. They're slightly larger than sardines. Sounds like Nick. It's actually Nick. It's secretly Nick the entire time. Yeah. And I think he was saying, it wasn't for these fish, but it was like a different fish. But like 1 pound is equivalent to like $8, when you sell them. And then like fish like red snappers and other larger fish that people eat are like probably $50-$60. I think. I don't know, it's been a while. Yeah, small fish bait for bigger fish. I don't know where these fish end up going, because I don't know where he sells them. I don't know who wants these many fish. Maybe it's to make bait, maybe some people are buying for bait, maybe it's for food. He says people eat those tiny fish too, so who knows, right? I don't know, he's earning money from it. And he also doesn't use bait for the fish that he's catching. He catches like 200. His record was like 600 in a day, right? And he doesn't use any bait. He just uses he has like this, he has a gold hook. He has a gold hook and he has a silver hook. He has 2 hooks on his line, and that's all he puts in the water. And the fish bite for some reason. He's like, and then so, oh my god, this fly is really persistent. So me and my dad saw this and we were talking to him and we were like, yeah, we can totally do this. So we went to Walmart and we bought a $7 fishing rod. And like we kind of try to go for the same setup that he was doing. So his fishing rod doesn't actually have one of those, you know, these things. Oh shit. You know, like the stuff you use to reel fish in? The little crank. Like he doesn't have that on his fishing rod, it's literally just a stick. Right, so we went to Walmart, we found a stick fishing rod and a gold hook, or like a stick fishing rod for like $7 and then gold hooks for like $2. Plus tax is probably $10-$11 at the end. And we tried it out, right? After the guy left, I think we went down to try to catch some fish in the same area that he was fishing. But the thing is, right, so in this fishing area you can actually see the fish below through the water. Like, it's clear enough that you can see where they are, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them down there, right? So So we would aim our hooks in that area. But after a while, we realized that, oh shit, the fish are like running away from our hook. And I don't know what it was or why, because I'm not a fishing expert. But like whenever we would move the fishing line, because the way he fished was basically, he would take the pole and he would move it, like you just like move it like a fish, like a tiny fish. I think that was what he was doing. He was trying to simulate that sort of thing, right? And we do the same thing, but all the fish would run away from the hook. So we ended up not being able to catch anything, which is honestly not that surprising. We talked to him like the day after. We were saying like, oh yeah, we tried the same thing you did but didn't get anything. Like, did we do anything wrong? And I think he said that the fish only bite super early in the mornings and then like after dinner at night. Like for some reason it's only that time frame where they bite. I'm like, are you like, the more I hear about this, the more it sounds like voodoo. Like, are you sure? Are you sure that's how it works? Fish have like a time schedule where they believe the hook is real, and then like, and then the time in between, they're just like, yeah, this is just a bunch of phony baloney. We won't fall for that shit. But then the moment it hits 7 o'clock, they turn dumb again. Like, what? I don't understand it. Another fishing guy we talked to said that we did actually need bait. And, like, the reason it didn't work with just the gold hook is that it only works with those fish. Like, the gold hook is very specific only to those fish that he was catching. Right? Otherwise, you need bait for it. Which makes sense. They just woke up and they're falling asleep. Oh. And just like during the middle parts of the day, they're like fully awake and aware. Wow. That makes sense, actually. I don't know. Fish do sleep, right? They sleep, right? But yeah. So, the moral of the story is that, sometimes you just don't have a talent for whatever you're trying to pursue. Because I swear he had like pretty much the same setup as him. Maybe it was just a time. Maybe it was the lack of skill. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? And then in the end, our $11 fishing setup, fishing equipment, we didn't want to bring it back with us because where the hell would we put it? Also, like, what we use it for, we live in the Midwest. The only lake here is not near us, so it's like hours drive away. So like, you know, and there's not really fish in that lake either. So yeah, so we threw it away. Well, like, think of it as like an $11 fishing rental. Oh my god! Go away! Fly! Yeah. But other than, like, actually fishing fish, we did see a lot of fish. We didn't go snorkeling, like, with the tube in your mouth. We just, at the beaches that we were at, like, in the water, there will be, like, a good amount of fish. And they had, like, the kind of gray fish. What? Like, it... Like this kind. That's just kind of gray, kind of boring. But there were also a lot of, shoot. Let's see if I can remember how it looks. it was like it's slightly bigger. And it was striped like this. I don't know what they were called, because who knows. But it was black and white, like a zebra. But yeah, there were a lot of those fish. They were I think they're called butterfly fish. Like I don't know what they look like. It's like this, right? Oh. Like that, right? The butterfly fish. There was also what else? Hang on. Shoot, I don't remember the colors for it, but it was kind of rainbow. It was, but, it was mostly reddish, I think. Yeah. And then it had like blue? America. No. But there were like it was kind of rainbow colored. Shoot, I don't remember the name. Or was it green? It was Gamma fish. Gamma but as a fish. Oh wait, hang on. How would a fish wear an earring? Hello! Hi, I'm talking about the fish I saw in Hawaii. Do you know the names of any fish? Cause this is what I can remember from them. And, it's not much. I know the yellow one is like a butterfly fish, but oh, thank you. I think the duck was very grateful. But yeah. I'm trying to remember what else. Oh, I think okay. This is a very big think. Like I'm 78% sure. Actually no, a bit higher. 88% sure. I'm 88% sure I saw the Hawaii state fish, which is the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a. That one. I can't remember what it looks like off the top of my head. We can do a fun like, try to guess, or no, drawing from memory. Wait. So let's see. Because I remember it had like a really weird mouth. That was like one of the main features. It was also kind of yellow. Like it had like, I think they were calling it like it's like a pig nose. Shoot, and the face was kind of weird. But I don't remember like I don't remember like the other half of its body. Something like that. And then I know it had like this kind of pattern on it. Hold on. Yeah. And then on its mouth is like blue. Yeah, it was kind of like that. Wait, let me see if it's correct. Actually, I got the pattern wrong. I think the way I drew it looks too much like a race car. Here's image. This is what it looks like, actually. Versus my artist's rendition. Yeah, I got the pattern wrong. That's not it. Oh, and the head also. It's more this. And there's more belly. Here's the mouth. Yeah, I made it too fat. It's a fat fuck. Humu Humu Nukunu Kapua. What a long ass name. Oh, and the fin is like up here. Duh, okay. The eye is higher. Oh shit. I love drawing. Yeah. Whoa! This is a this is like if you took the image you did this. Wow, it's exactly the same! That's what you call an artist's eye. I'm kidding. I don't know where to put this. It can kind of just be floating on the canvas in the back. Okay. Yeah. So... I think that's it. There were definitely other fish, I just can't think of what they look like. But it was mainly this bunch. There were a lot of the first three I drew. I think these the most. Those appeared the most. Like the striped ones were very cool, but I wish I knew the name of them. The other thing in Hawaii is that there are a shit ton of sea turtles. There's a lot of sea turtles. We saw a sea turtle on our first day at the beach, and like my dad freaked out about it, like in a positive sense, which was very fun to see. But and then like halfway through our trip, we went to a beach, kind of quote known for sea turtles appearing, and like saw a couple without going into the water. And I was just like, they say like the sea turtles like to like get close to the shore and sunbathe because the water's warmer, I guess. But there was also, we learned there's like a posted sign that was saying, hey, you gotta keep 20 feet away from the sea turtles. I'm like, what? You also can't touch them, obviously, right? And you can't do anything else to them. And it's punishable by law. You will get fined if you touch a sea turtle. And 20 feet is a really long distance, okay? So they're all protected under Hawaii state law. Yeah. What else? Oh, so yeah, because we went to the beach to see the sea turtles. But then later on, at one of the hotels we stayed at, there were just sea turtles like in the ocean outside that we could also see. It's like, dang, we did not need to go to that specific beach to go look at sea turtles. Because they're literally in your backyard. Oh, you know what else is in your backyard? It's pigeons. Pigeons? Birds. I don't, they look like pigeons, so I'm gonna call them pigeons. I think they're pigeons, but they're like slightly different colored pigeons from the normal pigeons that you would see like mainland USA. So birds, I guess, all kinds of birds are like really not afraid of people. Well, like they are scared of people, but like they'll stick around you long enough for you to drop food. Like that's right. Like we woke up many times because our hotel room had a balcony. It was kind of like this, right? And right, and you know there were like chairs that they gave us sit on it, and there's also a table here. Right, and we wake up in the morning, just find like birds just sitting here or like on the ground. Right, and like for the heck of it, because we're upstanding citizens, we like threw our leftover breadcrumbs like onto the thing, and obviously they ate that. But that was probably the wrong move because then they kept coming back expecting for more crumbs. Yeah. This is also where so like my mom was saying, it's like, oh yeah, don't let them in here because they'll shit on the floor. And I was like, really? Are the birds really gonna shit, like, during this small time frame that they're standing on our balcony? I don't think so. But, like, after they ate the food and left, and then I walked onto the balcony, I realized, yes, there was shit on the balcony. It's like, wow, you guys have a fast metabolism. It's like, okay, well, learned my lesson. Right? So then, like, fast forward to the kind of future. I was eating stuff on the balcony because I was thinking, oh yeah, when the crumbs from whatever I'm eating falls, it can possibly go to the bird, but it might not actually fall, so it's like some kind of RNG stuff. And then right, okay, I'll move this down. And then so the bird was sitting is sitting on this chair. It was sitting on a chair. Oh my god, why is my it's so hard to draw. Especially when your pen doesn't ever work. Okay, chair, right? Perspective. Oh no! I swear, I'm an artist. Sitting on the back. And it was like... Here, we can do this better. And look right at me. And a shat on the floor. I saw it do the thing in real time. Like, instant replay sort of thing. But the thing, like, okay, so I saw it shit on the floor, but like, it wasn't like bird poop. Does that make sense? Because it was red. It was kind of reddish. Which made me really worried, because it's like, oh no, this bird probably has some sort of something happening. There's probably something wrong. Because it was red, right? But it was like, okay, maybe it's just a period. Which was my second thought. My first thought was like, oh no, urinary infection, some other sort of disease, something happening to this bird. Yikes. Second thought was, maybe it's a girl and it's on this period. Just like me. So that led to intense Googling research. Do birds have periods? And yes, they do, obviously. But there wasn't like a sure answer on whether or not they like bleed. Like, right? Like there'll be questions for do birds get periods? And they're like, yes. It's like, okay, but they don't talk about the details. And then after that question, and people also ask, you know, Google, there's also like a do birds bleed? And they're like, yes, birds bleed if you make it bleed. Like, that's not what I was attempting to do. Oh. Birds don't have an estrus and don't bleed. There we go! Imagine being a bird up in the sky, and there's a sudden gust of wind, and your tampon pops out and hits a low-flying aircraft going by. Then the tampon gets caught in one of the aircraft's engines. Insurance company's premium would go through the roof, meaning airfares for passengers would skyrocket. Yes, that is what we should be concerned about. Where would birds get tampons? Bird tampons. Bird tampons. Bird tampons. Bird tampons. Oh, okay. Shit, what do tampons look like? I don't wear tampons. I only have pads. I only know pads. I'm a pad girl. Wait. We need to make like a combination. Where did the word tampons come from? Like, what's... like... what? Let's make the thing like a bad advertisement. What should be its... what should be the... like the tagline for the company? 'Cause birds... bids... 'cause bids... 'cause birds are human too. With a heart. And then let's put like, you know, a good female bird representative. We want someone with no controversy in the past year. I don't know how to draw a bird. Help. We'll just do this. It looks like the position of the tampon is bad in relation to this bird's beak. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to, I swear. We'll make it shorter. You are a bird after all. And thinner? Thinner. This looks like a really long pill. Let's give her a little, like, you know, quote. My husband can't smell it. don't know why it became kind of like a loaf of bread. Okay. Okay, so I made this, but the answer is that birds actually don't have bleeding periods. So this would be useless. Unless we give it a different tag. Okay, so in it. Shit. Ah! There you go. Yes! Alright. How long has this? Oh, okay, we've hit an hour. That's a good amount of talking. I don't know. I tried to draw while talking, it's hard. So... But I'll try to get better at it. I hope I'm not missing anything from my brain. Trying to think of stuff. Well, okay. Well, in terms of future streams, I guess, there are a couple things I do want to do. One of them is, I want to learn all the, Chinese songs that my dad played from his phone, and then do a stream where I can't speak English. Because I like torturing myself. The grass was greener. In fact, on the side with greener grass, if you look to, my right, the birds up in the sky won't have to suffer the consequences of bleeding from their not bleeding spots. Or don't have to suffer the consequences of yeah. Shoot, what else? Oh, another thing is that this week, is still my summer vacation, but, after this week is over, it's like, it's back to school, so... So there probably won't be an immediate resume in, like, scheduled streams. Which I'm sorry about. I'm gonna have to wait until school starts and I, like, have my schedule. And, like, I'm trying to be a little bit better than how I was last semester. So, once I get my schedule and, like, I work out proper times of, like, oh yeah, if I stream during this time, it's good, and then try not to stream too long. You know how it is. Yeah. So, this week is just, like, mystery week, and then next week, will be, like, a week of trying to figuring out what a good schedule is, and seeing if I can stick to it for that semester. Who knows? But yeah. And I'm also packing and moving too, so there probably won't be a lot of happening going on. Oh, inline skating. I saw skating and I was like, ice skating? Yuri on Ice? I have seen Yuri on Ice. I don't know what inline skating is. Oh, like what? Rollerblading? Oh wait, yeah. What? Is it a new show? Because I have not heard of this in anime form. Not at all. Okay. Then it might be the first result when I search inline skating anime, but no, I have not heard of this. But it feels familiar only because of the older art style, but I don't think I have. Dude, seeing like the action shots of roller skates makes me think this would be like a really good type of fighting character. Maybe it probably already exists. But like, probably not Genshin Impact. But like, if Genshin Impact's very recent clone clone very recent competitor that has been quite talked about lately decided to make a character with rollerblades, that would be kind of cool. Oh my god, this fly is so annoying. Okay. Alright. Molting bird feathers. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, in that sense, yes, they bleed. But like, you know, tampons. I don't think they do. Well, no, they don't. We did discover that. They don't. They don't bleed during their period. Okay, alright. I'm gonna go, cause I gotta try to fix my sleep schedule. Or like fix the jet lag. That's what's happening. Yeah. Cause I came back at 5 a.m. I slept till 3, right? And this is not gonna go in a good direction if I don't sleep at a relatively reasonable time. So yeah. I will dream of nice things, and it will not include bird pond. Right. Thank you for joining and sticking around. I will see you sometime in the future. I guess. Dang. Not having a schedule is kind of rough, but it'd be like that sometimes. Alright. See ya. Bye bye!